A young woman's life has taken a harrowing turn due to a severe complication with her birth control method, the Implanon rod. News.com has learned that Cloe Westerway, a 22-year-old from Melbourne, Australia, initially sought this common contraceptive procedure at her local women's health clinic 2 years ago. The Implanon rod, a slender, flexible implant inserted just below the skin of the upper arm, is renowned for its safety and effectiveness in preventing pregnancy. The Implanon rod gradually releases a progestogen hormone, providing contraception for up to 3 years, boasting over 99.9% effectiveness. It is a favored choice among women, offering a more convenient alternative to daily oral contraceptive pills or intrauterine devices. However, shortly after the procedure, Westerway began experiencing alarming and inexplicable symptoms, including heartburn, nerve pain, heavy bleeding, vomiting, and heart palpitations. Concerned about her symptoms, doctors decided to remove the Implanon rod, but to their shock, it had mysteriously vanished. Westerway had previously had a positive experience with the Implanon at age 15, making her trust in the procedure. But in retrospect, Cloe realized she never felt the rod in her arm as she should have, indicating that it was not implanted properly. Doctors, puzzled by her illness, undertook multiple tests and finally determined that the Implanon rod had migrated from her arm and become lodged in her heart's pulmonary arteries. This 4 cm device had traveled into her right ventricle and then into the heart's left chamber, causing life-threatening complications. Specialists explained that the device was incorrectly inserted, possibly directly into a vein or so close to it that it damaged the vein, leading to fusion and migration. Westerway's ordeal continued with 10 scans and blood work sent to the USA before the hospital finally located the rod in her pulmonary artery with the assistance of a fluoroscopy X-ray. According to Westerway, the doctors were absolutely shocked. They had no idea what to do or say, or how they were going to extract this. They told me it has never happened before. I was totally lost for words and absolutely terrified. She added, when I decided to get it done again, I wasn't nervous at all. It seemed really safe and the clinic does them multiple times a day. I didn't have any issues straight away, but then I was having severe nerve pain, heartburn, palpitations, and vomiting. To remove the rod, Westerway faces major surgery, beginning with lung surgery and possibly open heart surgery. Her recovery process will be grueling, involving a week in the hospital followed by 6 to 8 weeks off work. The migration of a contraceptive rod is a rare occurrence. While there have been no widespread reports in Australia, a U.S. study identified 38 cases of migration between 2006 and 2015. If the device moves upwards towards the hand, it can cause symptoms such as carpal tunnel syndrome, pain in the axillary area, and numbness throughout the arm. However, when it enters the bloodstream and travels to vital organs, as in Westerway's case, the consequences become far more serious. In response to these distressing events, Ordeal, the manufacturer of Implanon NXT, etonogestrel, reaffirmed the safety of their product. They stated, "We are confident in the research that supported the approval of Implanon NXT and its use in clinical practice around the world since its approval. As with all of our medicines and devices, we continually monitor the safety of Implanon NXT." Ordeal also supports clinical training programs for eligible healthcare providers to ensure proper insertion and removal of the implant.